Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sound Collision Radio. I am Conquest. Still got some work to do here in the studio, but I wanted to share something with you guys that came to me this morning to its entirety. I've actually been thinking about it for some time now. Got together with some men for a Bible study, and we were discussing works for the Lord. And earning your salvation, that type of deal, that subject. However, there's a lot of us that get stuck in this idea that we can earn our way, which is not entirely true. And it came to words this morning in a context that I wanted to share with you guys because it was even enlightening to me. It made me really grasp something. So bear with me, but I just kind of want to explain it in a way. So picture this: you're with your girlfriend, your wife, you live together, whatever you want to call it. You don't live together, but I'm going to use it in a wife and husband term. Let's say one morning, you're sleeping, your wife gets up extra early without you asking and makes you breakfast, gets coffee ready for you, sets it at the table, and it's not something she usually does. You weren't expecting it, you didn't ask for it, anything like that. So you get up in the morning, the smell of bacon or coffee, and you come downstairs and there it is for you, a nice surprise. It makes you feel good. You love that person. You're so happy and so touched by the generosity that your wife did for you. And it puts you in a good mood. So you go to work, and when you're at work, because you're so lifted, you go to work and you can't wait to tell your coworkers, your friends that you have at work, all about what your wife did for you. And you're sharing it with such excitement. Such excitement. Now think about this. God wants a relationship with you. And I know the Bible, this is where it gets confusing. The Bible tells us about doing the good works of the Lord. And I think we fall into this category, into this mode where we think we have to do certain things to earn God's grace, and we start doing things, and automatically it becomes like an idol situation where we're just checking a box. And you're doing a lot of things that you don't want to do. And when it comes time, and when you get up there and you're on your knees and God's telling you about your life, I've seen videos that explain, like, well, God, I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this. Like you're earning it. Like it's a job because it's embedded in us. From when we're kids, to work to earn, work to earn, work to earn. Our wages, right? So we kind of put that into our faith. And it's not entirely faith. What God wants from us is that relationship. For us to have true love for Him. That we are willing to go out and not spread the gospel because we have to. Because it's going to earn us something, or because we're saving them by spreading the gospel and teaching them about Jesus. It's not like if you don't tell them that they're just going to go to hell. It doesn't work that way. The Bible talks about love so much, right? Well, he wants us to show our love for him. To be just as excited as a person would if someone did something super nice for them that put them in such a good mood that they had to share it with everyone. That love that you feel when someone does something like that for you, God's doing a lot for you too. So the excitement is what he wants to see. And I feel like when you get nudged to talk to someone, it's not he's poking you saying, hey, do what I ask you to do, it's your job. I feel like when he nudges us to talk about it, he's reminding us of something he did for us that we should be excited about, the same way we would when someone does something for us. So he's giving us a nudge to, and revealing to us where we are in our relationship with him. It hit me hard when it was put into words into my mind this morning, and I shared it with the men. And there's a lot of videos out there. I could think of one where, someone makes it to heaven. They're at the banquet table with Jesus, and they see an empty chair, and the fellow that makes it into heaven asks Jesus, are we waiting for someone? And Jesus is like, what do you mean? Well, there's an empty chair there. And Jesus has this look of sorrow on his face and says, they're not coming. And the man says, well, why not? Why aren't they coming? And Jesus says, well, no one told them about me. That can hit you really hard and make you think, but it's also condemning, and it just doesn't seem 100% accurate. And the way it was revealed to me this morning, it made a lot of sense. He wants you to know where you are in your relationship. The same way we feel insecure in our own relationships where we need reassurance and seek reassurance. He's not seeking reassurance. He's trying to give us reassurance and letting us know where we are so that we can get closer. And the only way other people are going to have a relationship with him is to know where we are in our relationship with him. And that's the whole point of spreading it, because he wants a relationship. He wants a relationship with everyone. I just had to share that today, because I know there's a lot of people out there doing work, and it's not wrong, but it's just to offer you a perspective of when you're doing your works. Okay, because there's two ways to look at it, right? I'm going to use a wife and husband situation. Now let's say you have a wife that likes to drink coffee in the morning, and it puts her in a better mood and things like that, and she slept in, but you woke up. There's two ways you could go about this, of how you're going to serve her. And it's the same way, I believe, we ought to serve God. Now you could get up and say, oh man, I better make her coffee because I don't want to deal with that. She's a grouch when she doesn't have her coffee in the morning, and I better go do that. You don't want to get punished. You feel like you're going to get punished. Or, as the Bible's talked about with love, you look at her, she's still asleep, and you just, admiration fills you, and you're like, poor thing, she's tired. I think I'll go make her coffee. Do something out of the ordinary, and I'll go make her coffee so that she has a good day. Because I want her to have a good day. That's the service that he's asking us for. And to show that love that we have for him to show it to others so that they can enter that relationship and feel what we feel. It's not a box to be checked. And that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. God bless.